streams together too. Like, you know, Rami from Vlambeer recommended we make this build for speed running, and I was like, that's a great idea. So Steven jumped to it. He lost like 3 nights of sleep, and Valentine's Day to get it up. So it's just like we've been putting it out there. But yeah, like I said, when we went into this, we did a lot of research leading up to while we're putting our Kickstarter together to try to see what would be like, what people would want, what we can get out there, what we had as a game to show. And the only thing I wasn't confident with was just putting it in the hands of people, because it's hard to articulate where we're at. And it's also, you know, a lot of people don't read that it's pre-alpha or don't care or know what that means, because a lot of AAA developers are releasing betas just as demos nowadays. So, you know, when we say, hey, you know, it's pre-alpha, like nothing is in yet, nothing's locked, like we're not even, this isn't even a finished vertical slice. Like our systems work, our procedural generation works to a point. Our GIB system is mostly implemented, but we have still a lot more plans for it. You know, to just give that to someone who might not get a document that explains that and then say, oh, this game sucks, it's, you know, why are they trying to raise money for this? It's terrifying.
I don't know how the sound is going to be, but
well, and Rich, remember if you right click on your little, because you can't adjust the sound in game yet.
Yeah.
So you might have to right click on your speaker icon in the lower right hand corner of your computer and open up your mixer.
Is that a thing?
It's a thing. Or so like regular click on that little speaker icon.
Very interesting, actually. I did not know you could. Okay, wow. You learn something new every day.
And by the way, I run a Mac computer.
Turning you back up. All right.
And I know more about the Windows operating system.
I've never had to have 2 audios going at different levels before.
So that's how you mix the audio, right there.
All right, let's see if I can get used to doing this upside down. I'm in a bizarre world where down is up and up is down.
I like it.
All right. I'm handling that okay so far.
I mean, it looks like you are.
I'm going in. What is this guy with his head ripped open and his guts hanging out? I love him.
Oh, that's one of the Cosmonauts. Like one of the, okay, we have 3 other enemies that aren't implemented in this right now. We have one that's in game. He's just not fun yet. So the hives that are on the wall, those are going to spawn one of 2 enemies. That's like what you've seen, the glow brights that came out and those fly around. And then we have blood bags, which are kind of the head crabby type enemies that come out and they, you know, when you blow them up, it's just like big pools of blood. And so then we have the people from Icarus, the crew, the ship. They're kind of like these infected people that kind of cling to walls and ceilings, and they'll try to get the drop at you, and you know, kind of leap at you. And the last ones are these flies that are probably about 4 to 5 feet tall. They're about as big as a glutton, and they'll just kind of be like a stalker or a turret. Where they'll sit in the back and they'll just shoot acid at you from a distance. So we think that
down is up. Oh no. Okay, sorry.
down is up.
Oh man.
And I love it. The more you talk about this, the more I get excited about a game like this. Just and I don't know if it's 100% nostalgia, but it's like the amount of pixelated gore just makes me an amount of happy that I can't properly express in the streams. Just I see all of the neon blood all over the floor and everything.
Accidentally blew myself up trying to grab some health.
Yay!
Yeah, so with the other enemies coming into the mix, we'll most likely have it so that it's not just going to be a full room of... Oh, that was great. I just got to the part where you blew yourself up.
All right, what do I hit here to restart?
You hit L.
Enter.
L?
L to restart.
Okay.
Oh, I totally told you the wrong thing.
Oh, I was just going off of the email. That
you guys think I'm making this game? Psych. Bye.
By the way, we would have no idea if this was really you. We've done no verification.
The best scam ever.
Yeah.
The stupidest scam ever.
Learning all this stuff.
All right. I can't look up or down properly yet. I picked the sniper rifle. What does that tell you? What does that tell you about my intelligence?
And so, Rich, when you get to like the health station, or if you want to pick up barrels, it's E.
E. Okay. Okay.
Quick heads up. Now we all wait to see how much you die. The weird thing for Tom and I is we'll hear it first before we see it.
Oh god, well, I died.
Oh, there we go.
Did not take long. That did not take long.
How did you die?
I don't even know.
I think a turret's gonna shoot a barrel behind him.
Oh, that makes sense. Are they programmed to shoot at the barrels?
No, it's just since they have the projectile. If you're standing in front of it at any point, when you strafe around a different direction, that thing is going to hit the barrel at some point.
Okay. Okay.
That's great.
Shotgun's probably a better choice for me right now. We're going shotgun.
Here's the thing. I think you might want to go machine gun.
Yeah?
I think machine gun's a good, accessible first weapon.
All right. Well, I'm trying everything.
Okay.
I did machine gun, then I did sniper, and now I'm doing shotgun.
Yeah, I think the secondary definitely needs changed on the shotgun, but we didn't have time to implement it for these
Happening again with the barrel.
These playthroughs.
And so, like, right now, the secondary is just more of a spread shot?
It's pretty much a straight horizontal line.
Okay.
So, and it has, I forget what it's called, but basically it penetrates the enemy and can go through to another.
Oh,
so you can actually kill lines of enemies with it.
Oh.
But, yeah, I think a flak, grenade will just feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely, because the other two weapons, the machine gun, you get the grenade, and with the railgun, you get a railgun grenade. Not having a grenade with a shotgun was the first thing that threw me off. So yeah, I think you are correct. Just having kind of more similarly styled secondary weapons.
Yeah, and once you get the kind of rare power-up for these guns, those secondaries change. Mm-hmm. Even your primary changes, they become more wild.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that you making that noise, Rich?
What noise?
That was me. I think my coffee's wearing off.
Oh.
I think there's so much adrenaline pumping through my head right now after watching someone play our game. It's like, oh god, how's it gonna break now? How's it gonna break?
I only, but I got out. I got stuck in that. I got stuck above the lift for a little bit, but I got out. I guess I should start reading the stream too. You're right, Lloyd Beats. It is so tight. It's so bad.
So, audience questions. Do it now. I'm dying horribly.
And that's another good thing to note is the gun spinning around, all that stuff. That's just stuff we haven't worked on yet. Right now, it's the gun movement. When you run, it's on springs. That doesn't affect where it's shooting. Mm-hmm. It's just an aesthetic choice. But yeah, I don't like that when you step on acid, it rolls around and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little disorientating, but all perfectly acceptable for pre-alpha. Man, this behind-the-scenes footage sure doesn't look like the movie. It's basically what it rolls.
You remember Wolverine? Remember that was a big leak that had really bad effects in when it got leaked?
Did that get leaked? I don't even remember.
Oh, sure.
Never a big X-Men fan. Wolverine's not something I paid much attention to.
I think that was just a big story for everyone in the film industry, because you don't know if the box office sucked because of the movie or because it was leaked in its rough form.
I gotta imagine if it was a good movie, fans would want to see it on the big screen anyway.
Oh, sure, but for the people who produced that movie, they can spin that to say,
yes.
Oh no, it performed it messes up the analytics. Mm-hmm. It performed poorly because of the leak, even though it performed poorly because the movie sucked.
Doing a bit better this time.
Ooh, you just hopscotched that acid pretty well.
Thank you.
And and now I'm going to die.
Yeah. That was the kiss of death. Is what that was.
So I had a hive, like behind that smoke plume to the right, and it was like a real dirty trick I was looking forward to, but apparently it was too annoying, so we cut it. Like once you come out of the green acid room.
Yeah, that would be a bit much. But now that you say it, that's one of those things where I would love to see another player come across something like that and laugh at them. But if it happened to me, I'd be really pissed.
If you hear Romero talk about like when he was making Doom or Quake and his decisions going into the levels, I mean that's something I hunt down a lot because hearing people that are big influences talk about their process, it helps you design what you're working on. Yeah, he just really liked to fuck with players. It sounded like, and it's pretty fun. I think you find some interesting like emergent gameplay through things like that, and with the procedural elements, that's something that may happen anyway, and it's not my fault.
Well, that's kind of one of the beautiful things when you get trapped in Spelunky, or when you get a shit item in Isaac, and you just say, well, this is a shit run. I know I'm probably not going to win. Let's just see what fun I can have with the items or with the room layout. And then it just helps you understand the game overall.
What I find interesting is Spelunky and Binding of Isaac are very different in the way they approach procedural content from a gameplay stance. So Spelunky kind of has almost like a binary upgrade system where you have your raw Spelunker, and then you have your spring boots that now just you jump a fixed height. Whereas Binding of Isaac, there is no jumping, but everything is kind of upping points and stats. So you kind of have these crazy combinations. Now, I think that's what makes some Binding of Isaac runs suck. It's just the idea that, oh shit, I got like 5 power-ups I don't like in a row, and then you just kind of throw it away. Whereas with Spelunky, I mean, unless you're going for just the shotgun jetpack combo, and you're just like, won't take anything else, you can always enjoy your time with it. And I think that's the brilliance that, like, Derek, you brought to it. And I want to try our hardest to make sure that you don't have a bad run. You're not like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes in and go, fuck this, let's restart, And dark levels do that for me in Spelunky. I just got so, like, I'll do a hell run like probably every other day because I've just been playing it for 2 years, that now when I just reach a dark level, if I'm like below a certain point of health, I'm like, fuck this, and I just respawn.
Of course.
So much just about procedural elements. I'm going to link to a post on our dev blog, just to explain some of it. So we have some stuff explaining the music from Toy Tree. We have some stuff explaining. I put up a post about level generation, just kind of quickly explaining how we're approaching it, and then even just the jib system, we call it Uber Gore-Tech. That's something that it's only in like its infancy right now. We're going to add a lot more superfluous elements to it that are just stupid fun.
No, I think that's hearing that from a developer. As a consumer, it's hard. I don't understand these things, like the actual math behind making a game. So hearing from a developer these kind of things, I think is one, fascinating and really helpful from a consumer standpoint. Like knowing that you are thinking about making your game as accessible as possible while still making it challenging. That has to be the hardest balancing act.
Yeah, like it's something that Steve and we have similar taste with the game, and what we like, and also our influences, and they've set up a very good foundation for what feels good and what is accessible and what is just ridiculous. But at the same time, I do love elements of, when you saw Binding of Isaac come out of Dark Souls 2, like the way the community bands together to just talk about secrets and reveal things. That's one of the reasons I'm not a fan of early access for this, is because it doesn't lend itself to that. It's very much when it comes out, it's going to be dense with things to discover. If we're slowly putting those things in throughout development, it's going to take the piss out of all that discovery. So
100%.
It'll be cool. We have a lot of cool things planned. Oh fuck.
Rich, what are you doing?
I don't know. I got caught in the lift.
What are you doing 5 minutes
I
ago?
think there's acid underneath it. Basically, the way the blood mapping works right now, which is really interesting, it's like a really clever thing Steve came up with. Was
I died. Hey, I got to that spot faster than you did, Jack. All right. And I'm playing with my controls upside down. I'm playing this game on my head, Jack.
You are a much better gamer than I am, Rich.
You guys need to complete this. You're gonna get it.
Rich is gonna do it.
I'm so eager to see you guys finish the level.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Oh, but
I can and I won't.
Right now, some of the acid you probably won't be able to see because of where we're at in development.
Okay.
Anything that's not just a diffused texture, it will not map properly at this point. So that's why you're probably on the lift getting hit, was because it was probably mapped underneath it.
Oh, I'm standing right in front of that exploding barrel. That probably was not smart.
Did you die?
No.
Congratulations.
I did shoot a jellyfish that was streaming right at me, though.
Don't get too close to those jellies.
Yeah,
We
well,
have a power-up
oh shit.
called the poncho, or the rain slick or something, where when you shoot a jelly and it's coming right at you, it won't hurt you, but you still stepping on it will mess you up.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again. I died. It happened. I got it over with. We're done. We're done. I dead.
You gotta take out that hive fast.
Yeah.
Grenades. Don't forget about your grenades.
I suppose that's right. I have not been using the secondary fire much. Not as much as I should have.
That was my go-to strategy with that hive. It's just grenade it before it becomes a problem.
I think if you really want to be in the speed zone, you kind of just spam the secondary for most of this.
Is it infinite ammo on that?
I mean, yeah, we set everything to be ludicrously high.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna spam the hell out of grenades then.
You'll have to. I think it takes 15 bullets out of your 75, so you maybe get 4 clips. But...
That's fine. That's fine.
You only get 4 grenades. And then you have to...
Before having to reload, yeah.
Oh,
this just turned into a whole new game for Rich.
I don't know.
Would I own this on LSD? I mean, sure. I can't imagine playing any games on LSD.
As I say, that sounds dangerous.
Right? Especially this. Vivid colors, fast moving.
It's so realistic, you would like lose yourself in what is real life and what is strafe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, the graphics are so realistic. I'm at that point already.
You don't need the LSD.
I got a frantic text from Rich earlier saying, wondering if I was okay or if I was caught on an alien spaceship. I just had to tell him no. No, the game is that hyper realistic.
I thought we were watching James Cameron's Aliens. I didn't know this was my game.
I thought I was watching James Cameron's The Abyss. The Abyssanic Avatar.
He's really lost his touch.
Would Doom exist without James Cameron's Aliens, or would it just have taken a different form?
Huh. I think it would have taken a different form. I mean, you see Carmack pushing the envelope with engines at the time.
Yeah.
Even with like Wolf 3D, I think the progression after that would have been it might have been a Rambo game or something like that. They were popular at the time.
Yeah.
But because a Quake is, it has the 6 degrees of freedom. Like you actually have mouse control. It's a much more modern game. But as far as the setting goes, like Doom is just by far just so much cooler than Quake in my opinion. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's all cyber tech, sci-fi, demons, like portals. It's like fucking awesome. So
I'm kind of okay with the Quake 2 though settings. The Strogg, they're kind of like the heavy metal Borg.
I mean, I love Quake. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, as far as setting goes, they nailed it with Doom.
Yeah.
That was.
You mix space with demons, and I think it was pretty unique at the time.
I think that's great in any setting. Just because I like sci-fi, space anything, space vampires, space demons,
Space truckers,
space dicks. Like I mean anything. Disregard that last one. Space truckers was great.
Nobody will ever forget.
You'll love it.
My health is low. My health is low.
You can do it, Mitch.
We'll see.
Or you can't. Either way. It'll be
Oh
fun.
no! I got killed! I got killed by a thing!
Avoid enemy fire. I'm sorry, I don't know if that was, like, confusing.
Oh my god.
We should have explained that earlier.
Why wasn't that in the release notes?
Wait, I don't
He's
get
like,
hit by the enemy?
all those power-ups.
I'm gonna do this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You gotta use them leech strats.
Alright, so the percentage, that's enemies killed, I'm assuming?
Your name's Sweet Jim. You just,
Are you
so
Sweet
when you
Jim?
get this,
How
when
did
you
the
get
game
this
know?
new record, you're gonna be Sweet Jim.
Wait, someone is quoting something from us. Is the making of Doom began after the release of Spear of Destiny in September 1992. The initial idea was to make a movie license based on Aliens.
Yep.
One of the team's favorite science fiction films.
If you haven't read Masters of Doom, it's a really good book.
You know, I just started reading that. I hadn't gotten very far into it.
I would recommend it if you like biographies and you like I mean, they're the rock stars of gaming. You know that in '95 there were more copies of Doom installed on PCs than Windows 95. Like, that's an awesome statistic.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember greatly anticipating Doom. I was a fan of Wolfenstein.
oh, that's great. I'm watching a turret shoot a glutton in the face as it's eating your corpse.
Yeah, I didn't do so hot that last run.
That's good. That's gonna happen.
I mean, the speed zone's chomping you, man. It's just too fast.
Every time I see that that melt dissolve into the game, it makes my heart sing for Final Cut 6. It's just a beautiful transition.
We absolutely wear our influences on our sleeves.
I mean, one question for you. How many star wipes will be in this game?
We're pretty much just going to work our way through all the wipes in Premiere and just down the list.
Great.
Really Lucas it up. We're going to have Venetian blinds, horizontal blinds, star wipes,
3D cube spin.
American flag wipes. Yeah, you didn't even know that was technically possible.
I didn't know, and I'm sorry.
Look at that.
We have this one scene that has vaguely religious themes. We're gonna do a cross wipe, but not
a
Can't you win an Oscar for editing for a video game? Because if you can, you will.
I really hope so.
Fade to black and gunshot.
Oh god.
I want to make the respawn animation, like when you press it, he just turns the gun to his face.
No, okay, that would be the most amazing thing ever. I have no control over it, but I fully support the idea.
It'll be great. I think they did that in GTA 4, or 5, on the online, I believe. I think I was watching some videos on, because I've only played the single player for that. But yeah, if you decide to kill yourself, I think he just turns the gun on himself. It's pretty great.
I think that's hilarious.
This is the run.
And then the end of the game, you know, you beat the end of the game, and it turns out it was all a dream. And then the phone rings.
You find out you were actually fighting yourself and your inner demons.
Oh my god! And it took 12 years to make.
Oh.
Full circle.
This is
Tom,
the run.
If you've heard of this brilliant piece of filmmaking.
Oh shit! I'm out of bullets. There we go.
But it's called Boyhood.
Mm-hmm.
12 years
It took
to make.
12 years to make.
Yep.
12 years.
That means it's automatically good.
That means it's
I
the
heard
best.
time equals great, which is why Duke Nukem Forever is the best game we've ever seen.
100%. 110%.
Like, how fucking daring is that to be like, you know what? I choose this kid, and regardless of how good an actor he is, we're stuck with 12 years.
It's like, fuck, just
You know
finding
how hard it is to find a kid that can act? There's no guarantee he'll be able to act in 12 years.
This is why most filmmakers might, you know, just cast kids of different ages that look kind of similar, you know, and use the magic of filmmaking to choose the best people to portray that role.
I think they should have just used puppets.
Oh my
They could have
god.
shot that thing in a year, they would have been done. He could have got so much more work done.
How do you make a puppet age 12 years? Glue some facial hair on it?
Movie magic.
Move. Better answer.
I've
Tom?
heard about that.
I've got it now. I have mastered your game. All right.
Good. It only takes apparently like
fully
half
mastered the game.
Okay. How have you fully mastered the game? What have you done?
I'm gonna beat your ass. That's what I've done. It's gonna happen.
Give me your strat.
It's gonna happen. My strats is to not die, and to do better than you did.
Well, that doesn't help me.
That's my strats. No, it doesn't help you. I'm trying to beat you. I'm trying to unhelp you.
Touche. Apparently, you're stuck in an elevator. Though.
Yeah, you have to look at the ground and press E on these
Oh, okay.
to get them to go up. We might do it so you just look at the wall and press it, or just do a doom timer where they just go up automatically. But
I mean,
watching other people play it, it's good to see this because now I understand that everyone doesn't think that.
Yeah, I honestly I would not have thought of that to hit E on the ground.
I
You get
figured
steroids? Oh shit!
Oh Jesus! I figured out that you look at the floor and press the E button. Though to be fair, I didn't figure out that it was an elevator in the first place. Ooh, look at that! That's fun.
I guess it wasn't broken.
It just looked broken.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought this pre-alpha was kind of broken?
Don't stress about it too much. Stress about it halfway.
Look, I gotta tell you, don't worry about the alpha, because even looking at the gameplay footage before I played it, it looks great. This looked like a fun game.
Thanks. I mean, if you like guts, it is pretty fun. That's like all I can say.
I wish I had the inverted look, but otherwise, very fun. Very fun.
We're putting that in just for you. Fuck everyone else. It's only you.
They weren't putting it in before, Rich.
Yeah.
Special request.
I figured you
No, we
would.
really
I mean, that's
like
not.
the idea of like not giving anyone any options, because I think
Nice.
PC gamers hate options. You know, just cluttered
Oh
menus.
yeah, no, none of that. You know what I really hate? Binding keys.
Playing what?
Binding keys.
Oh yeah.
I want somebody to tell me what keys I'm supposed to use.
Don't worry, we're going to give you an authored experience that you cannot change.
Awesome.
We recommend playing this old school shooter with a controller.
Alright. I can't die now. I'm doing too good.
I think, like, you know, the obvious question is, you know, how many cutscenes and how many quick time events?
You're basically playing a cutscene right now.
Uh-huh.
This is probably all of the game around all the FMV we're shooting. We're gonna have real scenes, and I think I'm out of ideas now.
Oh, so the real game is just a series of FMV sequences. Oh, I
Yeah.
was hoping that would happen.
Right.
Alright.
I think that'll be
It'll just be press E to shoot. Like, I've noticed a lot of QuickTime sequences have a bunch of different keys. It's too confusing. Let's just keep it one key. You press it anytime, you know, and it'll just queue up the next video.
I think that's brilliant. I think that's absolutely brilliant.
Die, motherfucker, die.
Yeah, no,
Die,
listen,
motherfucker, die!
And for you guys in the chat, yes, I use a controller, but we're not bringing that up right now.
It is something we're gonna support, but I recommend you play with mouse and keyboard. I think if you're in an Oculus, like, you might want to have something you can hold, so you don't have to keep like meatballing your keyboard looking for WASD.
No, and before, you know, I got this afternoon, and well before the stream, I did my joy to key binding because I am a controller player, and it wasn't working. It wasn't precise enough, which I know about controllers, but in most modern games I can get away with that.
Yeah, we'll have to, if you choose that option, we'll have to support it with the way the game plays. You know, have it be a soft lock system or something like that, which is, you know, I don't want to change the gameplay experience for a controller, so that's something we're going to deal with last.
Fuck yeah.
But, because, you know, how many, for me at least as a fan of old school shooters, like, when I would hear the developers say, you know, come into consoles and we want to make it accessible, like, for controllers, it just pretty much means you're no longer making an old school shooter. So I really want to be sure we knock that out first and then make it a good experience for people who may not be able to play with a mouse and keyboard. Or
I'm
just
glad you
really
have your priorities straight.
No, and by the way, playing this demo has forced me, for the first time in a long time, to play with a mouse and a keyboard. And I loved it. And for most modern games, I don't have to worry about that because it's just easier for me to pick up a controller and map the controls.
Oh, he just passed the lift. He
oh my
just
god.
passed the lift. Oh,
Are you doing it?
Going back.
Are you doing it?
Boom, headshot. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, sometimes it's just a matter of convenience, but I figure if we're going to pay homage to something, we really need to do it right.
Yeah, you need to do it 100%.
With the exception of making everything technically 1996. Because then you won't get the ragdolls, you won't get the awesome gore, you don't get the widescreen.
Right. As it's an homage. It's not a viral.
What's it me? What's it me?
Everything's hitting me.
I just stepped in acid.
At this level. I think you are going to finish this.
I've never been so excited.
I am the winner, Jack.
Did you do it?
Oh, wait, I gotta figure out where to go.
Oh, okay.
Straight ahead, yeah. Oh wait, I said straight ahead 12 seconds earlier than where you were looking.
Oh no!
The door you come into, you're basically facing where
Oh, I think I see now. Yeah, yeah.
Well, you're only at 89%. You need to kill another guy.
I can't tell how far
I did it.
could
I
just
did
run
it.
this through.
I killed the other guy.
There you go.
You do it?
Oh, I'm making my own sound effects now. Sorry.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I got hit in the head by something.
You did it. You're at 90%. I mean, you did
You're
that
in
like
the
5
green.
minutes ago.
You're also 2 rooms from the exit.
Oh my god.
Don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck this up, Rich.
Oh.
Don't fuck this up, Rich!
Concentration must happen now.
Okay, Rich is not going to talk for the next 10 minutes. Regardless of how long it takes.
Yeah,
for
he's
this
gonna
to
finish in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
My heart's pumping. My heart's pumping.
So now that you know the level, you could probably knock this out in what, like 2 minutes 10?
Yeah, I could. Oh, sure. Tops. Door is opening. It's gonna happen.
Totally. And the spark actually shoots out the second you can fit through the door.
Oh.
So that if you kite the enemies to the end, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm just running to the end, you have to fight them off at this point. And then once you see the spark fly over your back, you're like, you know you're able to cut through.
I've done it.
You
Hit
did
E
it.
on the terminal, and it locks your time.
Sweet. 11
Congratulations,
minutes and
Rich.
54
Thank God.
seconds.
I mean,
That's terrible. No, that's great.
And you didn't. Yeah, you have to press E. There you go.
there you go.
Okay, 11. Nope, still going on the C.
Well, you know, it's delayed. Once you said to do it, I did it.
Great.
You did
I
it.
think you beat Stir.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to say that name. Stir.
Stir is no longer. You've
Stir.
done it, Rich.
Stir.
Steven and Kablazer, right on them.
Just a little bit after them. You're fine, right?
If I were using a shotgun, that would have been respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah. 253. Damn, I can't even do that.
Stir's a professional. We can't match. We can't match Stir.
So now that you beat it once, you think you can get that time?
Oh God, no.
Once you get inverted controls, Rich is on top of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be a lot better once up is up again.
Go half the time. So yeah, when you come in the room, this is a pneumatic tube that'll shoot down, and that's what you'll transfer to the next level.
Yeah, I assume that would be. You know what? I'm gonna do it with a shotgun. Shotgun.
Okay, do it.
I'm playing shotgun now.
Play it. Play it. What time is it? It's only 11. I might get another beer while you go get a shotgun.
I hear that makes you play better.
Well, I'm not playing anymore, so I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, you guys should compete for those hot times.
Did you enter the prereq name properly this time, Rich, or are you playing as Jimmy Pants again?
I might be playing as Jimmy Sweetpants.
God damn it.
Lil Detroit. If you hit tab, it might tell you who you're playing as.
Wait, shooting things.
Nah.
There goes my speed run. There goes. You just killed my speed run.
We have an kind of untested Mac build I was just playing, and anytime I pick up a barrel, my gun wouldn't come back. So I'm gonna blame that on my time sucking instead of my skill.
Love it.
Shit.
Oh, of course. Yeah, for those who are asking the very important question of what beer I'm drinking tonight, I'm drinking a Sculpin IPA. San Diego brewed. Sculpin. It has a fish on it. It's delicious.
You know, now that I've done it once, I actually am doing a lot better here.
Yeah, here, I'm linking to his beer. There you go.
Oh, dude.
You can click that and donate.
Yep, donate to the beer that I'm drinking.
Donate to the beer. It's, choose
Kickstarter.com.
you want.
Just or if you Google STRAFE Kickstarter, that'll take you right to the beer that I'm drinking,
and they'll ship it right to your house. Just don't tell your mom.
If you pay $15-$20 or more, you'll get that beer guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking the
alpha. It's not.
I'm actually kind of liking the shotgun secondary.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, that's all right. It feels, sound effect wise, why not? It feels too much like a regular shot.
Yeah. We were between a few different ideas. It needs to be really eventful.
I can see where it might be a little bit too similar, but I've been having luck with it so far. I've used it a lot.
I mean, there are visual things we can do, but I find that when you have, like, a very simple idea coded in, and even if it doesn't have the flourishes, like the sound effect and the graphics, and if it feels good, it only gets better. So this is like, but I'm wondering if the kind of the cluster or the flak grenade will feel really good. And then we can add things to it like steam or, flame coming out of the barrel, stuff like that will feel really cool.
Yeah.
Any particular films influencing future levels of the game? I would say 50 Shades of Grey.
Chariots of Fire.
Yeah. Drumline. I think that's a very good one. And then
you might want to stay away from Schindler's List.
And then Boyhood. Yeah.
Does that one take 12 years to complete?
Yeah, I mean this game isn't coming out for a while, guys. The graphics age a year every level.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. So in 12 years we'll see what a game looks like nowadays, but 12 years from now, and it'll still be retro.
It'll just wherever the 2008 era would be. We just end up with Unreal 3 and it doesn't change because of how long last console cycle ran. So I guess it wouldn't be that interesting.
But it would be thematically appropriate. So.
Oh yeah.
And because of that, it'll win a ton of awards.
Oh, everyone will love it, regardless of how good the game is.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
You can say that you just like it because the star wipes.
Well, yeah.
No, Rich, those are fake doors. Don't get tricked. You're wrecking your speedrun time.
Oh, you silly goose. Those are just textures.
You have to at least beat 7 minutes, and then you get on the board. We gotta get you on the board.
Someone asked if I'm releasing the game in id-style chapters. We are going to release a shareware version first.
Really?
And, well, once again, being first-time devs, we want to make sure that people have means to trust the game will be good. And, you know, that's kind of like our commitment to the old style of game. So we don't know how big that's going to be yet, but it's definitely going to be a decent demo where you can experience it and get your fill.
Amazing. It's almost as if you understand what people are looking for.
Apparently not, because all the comments that I see are just telling us what we're doing wrong.
Oh god.
Look, our fans are the worst people. They're just awful.
I think just, you know, this whole campaign, every direction, it's just it's been very entertaining, very interesting, very terrifying. You found the secret glutton. Yep, we put him there as a secret. That's not a glitch.
What, Jack? What throws the barrel? Or I guess the dev, Tom. What throws the barrel? What key?
Yeah, E picks it up, and then just click to fire.
Remember, I'm on a speedrun here. Answer that question quicker. Oh no! Oh no! It didn't work it out at all. Oh no! I think I hit the glutton that was in front of me with it when I was aiming for the jellyfish maker.
So yeah, E to pick it up, and then, you know, main fire to throw.
Oh yeah, you got wrecked.
Yeah, I did.
There's like a piece of ham there that he's eaten that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna beat that 7-minute time. I'm gonna do it.
I think that I saw someone in the chat give an appropriate comment, which is someone who has beef with the game, someone who has a problem with the game, is more likely to give feedback than the person who enjoys it.
We like feedback. We don't like dicks. Like there's there's people who, you know, brought up issues with the HUD and the gun being too large, like, because if this was a traditional FPS, you know, I understand that, and that's why we're gonna have sliders for you to control it. But you see people saying, hey, that takes up a lot of space, maybe you should consider, you know, putting in some some options. And then other people are just like, that's taking up 80% of the screen, what the fuck are you thinking? So.
Sure, so if you have feedback, find a way to give that constructively, or at least politely.
Yeah, I mean, we're totally down to listen, but we're people. You know, we like to listen to people who are talking at us like people, not just attacking us for trying to make something we love.
How? First of all, how dare you try to bring joy into my life, you goddamn monster.
Every time. Yeah, we'll get a good graphics slider. You can turn it up. Actually,
you can turn it all the way up to 1994.
We'll have a gender slider. You can go kind of like wherever you want to be on that. It'll be cool.
Gender slider?
I'm not even joking.
Like Lana Wachowski?
It'll just pitch shift the voice to different tones.
Like it. I like it.
We're a game for everybody.
I do think that should be in every game, where it's like, that's simple enough. Where it's like, you know, like, especially for like a lot of 2D games. Mm-hmm. Again, like Spelunky, you know, it's just a sprite, different sprite model, where you could be a chubby Asian kid, you could be a lady.
I do love that kid.
That chubby Asian kid is my favorite.
Man, I'm gonna play Spelunky tonight, aren't I?
it's never a bad idea. It's anytime you feel like it's a bad idea, you're wrong. Playing Spelunky is always the right idea.
I just haven't got sick of it yet. It's been like years, right?
Oh, absolutely. No, and then then you get all the achievements, and I love all the achievements because that that adds all the meta. You get the big money
challenge, keeps it fresh. That's something we wanted to look into. Is because like once again, like multiplayer, trying to create an arena shooter or anything like that with a small team like ours, like Quake Live is free. Why aren't people playing that if they're looking for a good arena shooter? Like we would just be emulating that to some degree. So co-op makes more sense if we were to go down that road because it's still our game. Little Detroit. Okay. And then but at the same time, something like a daily challenge where we can lock the seed and the different assets and have people compete for leaderboards, kind of like you guys are doing right now for those hot times. That's something I can see being within range of our team, and giving people something to do beyond just playing the game. So I really got a lot out of it in Spelunky, so I'm hoping that just shredding these holes. So yeah, that secondary is pretty fun to watch.
That's right, Robert Bizarrejaw. Robert Bizarrejaw is saying he just got Spelunky because of how much I talk about it. And he's enjoying it, but it's hard as fuck. Absolutely, that's what makes it fun.
Have you noticed how, I don't know how to say it, like, unapproachable Spelunky is for most people? Because it doesn't reveal itself to you. It's an acquired taste, like coffee or something like that, because you start with it, you don't really see what it's all about until you get into the nuance or find the secrets or really dig into it, and then there's just this, like, fine craft, and you can appreciate the variety, the love, and the balance that was put into that game. So,
you know what it was for me with Spelunky? My initial hesitation was 100% art style.
Really?
I looking at that art style, I was expecting
Kitty.
Yep.
And that's what makes it so fucking cruel, is that, like, it's so brutal, but it's like smiling and holding your hand as it kills you.
That's a really good way to put it. Absolutely. And so once you realize it's hard as balls, then it's a hard
rolled off the edge side. That was so cool.
And they were hoed down him again.
Yeah.
I love that.
He just wanted in on the fun, it looked like. Yeah, but I completely agree. Like, I knew of Spelunky from the freeware version before it came out, but I hadn't played it. So I heard, like a lot of fanfare for it. A lot of people loved it, but I didn't know why. So I just kind of it got cred in my book. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll definitely get it. And once it came out for XBLA was when I decided just to grab it because a few friends recommended it. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
it exceeded my expectation.
And it's something like after your 40th death, and then you start to understand that every single death is your fault. And that's a hard thing for, I think, a lot of modern gamers to understand. Where it's like, no, the game didn't fuck up, the game isn't too hard, I'm just not doing this level correctly. It's like, I fucked up, I need to get better. And then you get your first Olmec win, and it might be a cheap one.
Yeah.
And that kind of victory is so hard to come by.
It's still hard to do normally. I mean, it's like if you don't rob the black market and just blow out that hole for him to fall right into, I still can't beat him without bombs.
Oh, really?
I'll, like, once in a while, but most of the time I'll end up getting stuck between a wall and just squished when we're like almost towards the lava.
And I can't fight the shopkeepers. I for some reason can't make it through my crocodile brain to fight the shopkeepers, and so I always have to beat Olmec naturally, with just dodging.
Mute the music, it helps a lot, because that music is so terrifying once they get aggro.
Maybe that's it.
It puts you into a state of panic.
Actually, maybe that's it.
You're like, oh, these are just robot old men. They're cool. I can kill them. It's truly terrifying. And
For those of you who don't know, that was the music when the shopkeeper gets angry.
They knew. It was like 1-to-1.
Terrifying. Yeah, no, everyone knew. You're right.
I got about 3 minutes to go.
I think the chat's mad again. I don't know why. But
They're always mad.
It's always something. We didn't do this right. We didn't do that right. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, so no, I see someone saying, how do you give constructive criticism if you think something has fundamental problems? Well, and it's like, it doesn't need to be constructive.
Then why would you want to give constructive criticism if you already don't like it, like to that degree?
Or
it's just like, there's other things to worry about in life.
One, very true. You could just turn it off and leave it alone. Or you could give criticism, but be polite about it.
Yeah.
You know, these are the things I don't like, and these are why I don't like them. Thank you for your time and listening, as an example.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and then you could always wait for the game to be released and then just, you know, make an incredible dissection of why it's so shit. Those are always fun to watch.
Absolutely.
I'm not being sarcastic. So...
But you know, waiting until it's released and say not basing your opinions on a pre-alpha build would be helpful.
But you're missing out on so much good criticism about that.
You're right. You're right. How dare I?
Can I say I keep looking at chat every once in a while. It's really hard to keep up with because it moves so quickly. But can I say that the game is more post-death and enemy animations? Yes, that's something we really want to... We're going to tie a lot of things to percentages so that you'll get maybe like custom animations every once in a while. You'll get little Easter eggs here and there. Actually, I think a game just recently did that, which was the Hardline, Battlefield Hardline. They put in some kind of secret animations and stuff like that. So definitely enjoy that kind of stuff. Is this demo a roguelike?
No.
This is a locked seed, so no. This is pretty much just a level that you can memorize. You won't be able to do that in a full game. Sorry, guys. Did I turn this into a Q&A? I'll stop.
No.
Let's go ahead.
You are here.
This is interesting. We don't get to do Q&As with devs.
I've been here for like an hour.
No, that might have been a joke because they're, and this is something you can weigh in on as you are making a roguelike. There is a grand internet debate as what can be called a roguelike.
Yeah, and I also see, you know, roguelikes are popular at the moment. Roguelites, roguelike, all those annoying terms that everyone loves to make fun of. Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, I can understand the hate because it's popular, mm-hmm. but as someone who has sunk so much time into Spelunky, Binding of Isaac, Curse of the Necrodancer, like these, you know, some of those games aren't perfect, but I really enjoy them, and they take what I think is kind of I compare them to multiplayer in the regard that you can jump in and enjoy them for small bursts or for long periods of time, and it's not based on memorization. You know, there's freshness to it every time. So I think there's a reason they're popular right now. Mm-hmm. And especially with something like this, where if you love the fast offensive gameplay, offensive, not offensive. Like,
can it be both?
I guess, yeah, it does kind of work, right? Of the old shooters, you know, it's a way for us to give it to you, and you can play it on a plane, you can play it without an internet connection, you know, and not have to even jump into some type of multiplayer game and just get owned if you don't have people who are at your skill level.
Agreed.
So I have a lot of opinions about this.
First of all, how dare you have opinions? And two, even though you made something, how dare you give your opinions on the thing you made and why you made it?
Guys, I'm shilling this game for the developers at Pixel Titans.
Yes.
I mean, oh, that blood spray is so magic, though.
Right? Big
bathing in it.
Big rectangles of blood.
Blood orgy, but you're by yourself, so I don't think that works. But That's what co-op's for. We'll figure it out.
Oh, and yes, Robert Bizarrejaw, the next episode of Previously Recorded is being edited now. Our big episode on button prompts and why they're ruining games. Button prompts and cutscenes. And why they're terrible.
Retro shooters.
And retro shooters. Our big episode on retro shooters. You can see our new episode at kickstarter.com/strafe.
Boom. Here's the link to the new episode. You guys want a sneak peek? Boom.
New episode right there.
It blocked me from saying it again. I'll put it in front of it. Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Tom is our guest. He may shill as much as he likes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. They're not having me back. Your lives will be back to normal soon.
It's you know, it's.
We normally just talk about crap. I mean,
I would say at this point in the stream, usually we're talking about like Howard the Duck or Star Wars, which we could talk about if you're interested.
Yeah, I mean,
like
great.
What a rare opportunity. We get to talk to someone who is making a game. And, you know, as critics, we never get this opportunity. And so it's like, fuck it, you know. I don't understand if people are upset. I don't think they are upset. They might be trying to be funny.
I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna.
I am so fucked right now. So fucked. It's not funny. Oh, fuck.
Not this. Blow up the hive. Blow up the hive.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, we have Shakmas?
He is going to die in the trash. It is a metaphor for his life.
Oh, this is artistic. I love it.
Have Werner Herzog do like a director's commentary on our game.
If it were a metaphor for my life, I'd be living in that garbage for another 50 years.
Oh no.
Tom should play the game so we can see a proper run through. Oh, guys, no. I need to hide behind you guys. I would like, yeah, I'm gonna own this. Get about like a minute in and just beat it. Mm-hmm. And then mysteriously disconnect from the internet.
Oh, yeah. Internet connection got bad. Don't know what happened. And I'm still Skyping with you guys, so I don't know. That's weird. It's really weird. Okay, hold on. I said I was going to get a new beer like 5 minutes ago. I'll be right back.
Nazi bonus level. I really like that Easter egg touch. I don't know if he's saying we should have one, or if he knows we do have one, but we have one.
It's a Doom 2 reference. It's fine.
Pork ribs or beef ribs. It's sad. I like pulled pork. I really can't tell the difference right now. I have to pretend I'm eating something.
They're asking you about ribs, huh?
Do I have plans for if the Kickstarter unfortunately fails? It will not fail because people are baller and they're going to come through in the last minute, unless Peter Molyneux really fucked it up for us.
You're a lot closer than you were when I first heard about the game. Like a few days ago, I was at 83,000, right? I heard you're at, what are you at now, 120?
130, I think.
Okay.
Here, let me post up this link. Boom.
That's weird. I just clicked on that link you posted, and it took me to this really awesome looking game.
Yeah, I mean, did you get your beer off that link?
I did.
Yeah.
How strange. It's 132,000.
Yeah, I mean, we heard that, you know, the last 3 days of a campaign is usually pretty baller, but today has been a struggle. We're hoping that we have some YouTubers that are releasing their playthrough of the game tomorrow. We're hoping more people will stream tomorrow, and I'm in the middle of another editing job, just because even though we have a Kickstarter with a lot of money attached to it, I'm really broke until like that either comes through, or I, you know, go back to doing this part-time and start picking up more video work.
So what happens if you don't make the Kickstarter?
We're gonna make the Kickstarter, but if we don't, I think we've had a lot of people approach us with kind of investor opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, different publishers. You know, the attention we got in the first few days of the campaign have brought a lot of legitimacy to the product, but I don't like those options, and I've kind of been open about that because Kickstarter allows us to make a game that we want to make without having to take input from a publisher. You know, at that point, it's not building a game for us and the fans. I'd rather them be the people who are like, you know, look at this, and give us good feedback than saying, oh, hey, this needs to be done by this point, and like by June, you need to have these levels done. Mm-hmm. And if they just aren't feeling right yet, I don't want to be determined by the bottom line. I want to be like the Shigeru Miyamoto quote, it's a good game that's delayed will be good eventually, but a bad game which will be like bad forever. Something like that, I'm paraphrasing. But like, so yeah, it's, you know, once again, we know we don't have the trust of everyone yet. We're trying our best to do right by people, you know, like really hooking them up with some, you know, showing this off, giving away some of the music, giving a free build out once it's, you know, polished and playable. So, hoping that people stick around and support that.
Oh no, Rich! Someone's giving their score. They say someone, one of our watchers just beat Shotgun at 5 minutes 20 seconds.
Oh, you motherfucker!
And so now that's the time you need to be just to get on the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, solid big. Duke Nukem is the pinnacle of shooters. That's pretty much what we've targeted when it comes Duke Nukem Forever, that is. We do expect to take 7 to 13 years to make this because, once again, time is what makes things good. Like,
as we've discussed ad nauseum with Boyhood.
I've actually programmed every enemy in the game to age in real time. So you can sit for 12 years and watch the buttons gray and wrinkle.
You can watch them develop relationships. Some of them will get married. You can attend their weddings.
As gluttons, they are self-conscious physically, so you'll notice some get eating disorders. You know, some develop crushes, but don't act on them. That's the most interesting one.
What kind of like intense dialogue trees will you implement so like we could try to befriend them in order to get invited to these weddings?
Well, right now that's only implemented for the sexual relationships.
Oh.
So we're trying to make a dating sim along with this shooter. So, but it takes like real time to develop. So if you press I, it'll bring up your smartphone, and there's like an in-game Tinder app where you can rate the different enemies. And you know, if you're lucky enough, if you put your stats into charisma and like, your swole is what we call it. There's a slider for swole.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get maximum gains. Yeah, that's when you can hook up with a glutton, a stalker, blood bag.
I think the reason I'm enjoying the absurdity of this so much is you know this conversation has taken place at a AAA developer. So, someone talking about how can we incorporate Tinder into our first-person shooter?
I think it could have worked in like GTA 5 if that was really a thing. Like with because if the smartphone was integrated into that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just think of awesome experiences. Steroids, boom. It keeps going through the floor, right? Or are you picking those up?
No, oh, the pickups keep disappearing. Yeah, you just kind of have to walk near the box, and you get them.
Yeah, you'll get it eventually.
Yeah. You know what you have right so far? You point your gun at a thing you want to die, and it dies. Yeah, the food comes out the tip, and you're overfeeding all the enemies. That's why it's rated for everyone. Oh, so it's like a nature documentary in real time. This depends on getting funded or not, but we've already problem solved one of my favorite. I'm just gonna tease a secret here. Oh no. Which is if you decide there's gonna be an option to turn gore off, and it won't really turn it off, but awesome stuff will happen. That gets me very excited.
Where there'll be rocket jumping? Come on, it's not even a question. Next question.
Alright, that area right there is very tough with the shotgun.
Oh, the hive?
Yeah. I can't get close to it before it spawns.
So you gotta believe in yourself.
Ton of jellyfish. I think I just gotta sprint for it next time.
That's a better plan. That's a better plan than believing in yourself.
Oh, I don't believe in myself.
Is he missing his head? No.
I've failed too often in life to believe in myself.
Well, that's why you have to put your experience points into your confidence meter.
I'm bugged. I don't have that.
I'd like to... Oh, hold on. Blendo75. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. Been with us the past 4 months now, Blendo. What I do like is when I was playing the game, just in case I did phenomenally well, I was putting in prereq as the name, so the name of the show would be on the leaderboard. Rich, he just puts Rich, and that's fine.
Selfish.
You know, not a big deal, just a little thing.
Jack, next time I'll be prereq, okay? Will that make you happy?
I thought it was funny. Not saying that I was going to do well or anything, but if I would, that would be nice.
If you watch this in full screen, I start pressing R for you. Like trying to reload. Old habits die hard.
How do you know how many shots you have on the shotgun?
When you're down to... I don't think it's showing up right now. There
I reload a lot.
Yeah, you can see on the side of the gun, there's 4, like, that's something that we have to adjust with positioning and such, but there's a screen on the side that actually has 4 bars that disappear as you shoot.
Oh, that's great.
You can kind of see him when he stops.
Yeah, the blue glow is... Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, railgun, it has the loading bar, and, you know, we're still locking down all the exact behaviors of everything.
Oh, sure. No, and I really like the it was a very subtle, very simple loading animation for the railgun, so I was looking for that with the shotgun earlier. I just figured I might have been too dumb to see it, so...
No, it's just our positioning. Like, when we started the game, we were still, I was determined to make the HUD just the bar on the bottom, Doom style, but
Sure.
Theobald wouldn't let me do that, so we're probably gonna have to hide like the Doom face in the menu. Like if you look down and to the right, you have to have your face down there. But because of the HUD being an issue.
Oh! Damn! Sorry,
what happened?
I got barreled.
You got...
I'm eager to see this one. But because the HUD is an issue for some people, I think that's an excuse for me to make the Doom bar at the bottom as an option.
I love this helmet HUD though. I really do love it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
People hate heads-up displays these days, and I don't get it. There's valuable information on a heads-up display.
Mm-hmm. No, we just played Metroid Prime last week. And so, like, this is very reminiscent, you know, like, having those helmet details in there. It's beautiful, I agree.
Yeah, like, if you see the dots next to the ammo, okay, so what you're seeing is on the left is, of course, health and ammo, armor. On the right is, it's gonna be your scrap and your credits. But to the left of that will actually be you'll be able to see where your ammo's at on your heads-up display. So that'll animate, it won't just be static like that.
Ah, you jerk.
Oh, did you change your name or are you Speed Rick right now?
Prereq. Oh shit.
Okay.
Not for long though. Not for very long.
Yeah, I mean, Strafe is too dangerous a game to play it without a helmet on, so that is a good excuse to have this HUD.
In a perfect world, you would have a USB peripheral where we could put on our own helmets.
There are helmet laws in California, so, you know, we have to build that into the game from what I'm told.
Sure. And so you have to, it has to be a helmet, and it also has to be somewhat renewable energy powered in order to get that tax credit.
I'm going to give it
the smog certification.
Yeah. So it'll be a helmet, and you'll also include bicycle pedals that you will have to pedal while playing the game to power the helmet. It's very future technology. It's great.
We promote healthy lifestyles.
Yeah,
here.
I like it.
I'm actually getting used to the controls now, the non-inverted.
Oh, you're never going to go back.
I'm gonna give it 3 more runs.
3 more runs?
Yeah.
I like it. I think that's a solid number.
I mean, if you go back and watch the first run, you guys will see substantial growth in these first few rooms. Sometimes. Like, most of the time, you guys, like... I mean, with the machine gun, this hive just goes out quick, but... If you let this thing linger, it just really fucks it up.
Yeah, I have learned that.
And that's something we like really want to balance is the prioritization of, okay, deal with like these enemies first and then get to these guys so that you can kind of boil it down to a science.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's exactly what I like about learning a roguelike. Is not just, you know, because the mechanics are easy. You point your gun at the thing you want to die and it dies eventually, but the strategy of what enemy needs to be taken out first, where do I need to go in this room, where are the, like, overlook the room, where are the barrels, where can I throw grenades?
I've learned to hate jellyfish.
And that's what makes the game, like, there are some, you know, old school shooters, some homages that boil down to nothing more than running backwards and just shooting in front of yourself the whole time. And it's like, I enjoy those but I can't play them longer than 15 to 20 minutes before getting what I think Valve calls battle fatigue. So by having these, like, I don't know, like almost like a puzzle when you're playing, you know, having the ground be acid so you have to jump around it, having enemies with fire that you have to dodge, you know, the risk reward with the barrels, the hope is just to create a rule set in which while you try to manipulate it, you're finding, like, this room may have more acid on the ground, and after everyone's dead, it might be a hopping puzzle. You know, others, you might just have a bunch of gluttons trying to bash your face, and it's a lot easier to kill them. So it's, I like the variety that comes with that.
I agree. I agree, and not only do I agree, I like hearing you talk about it. You're selling me more on a thing I already bought.
It's just because you drank too many of those pale ales.
I'm honestly, I'm a little intoxicated. But
now you're going to tell me I'm, like, really beautiful?
Listen, baby. I think you and me got a real thing going.
Why did you hold the gun?
Ah, damn it.
Oh, in those moments, I just caught it in the stream. It may be too far back, but you shot a glutton and it, like, fell forward and, like, the fountain of blood just came right at you. It's so stupid, but in VR, that is so fun. Or, like, sitting underneath a ceiling that's dripping blood. It's like those old horror movies, you know, where they had, like, really gimmicky 3D.
Oh yeah, Jaws 3D.
Yeah, it happened naturally. It's just, yeah, I can't help but smile.
Nothing beats Friday the 13th 3D.
Yep.
The pitchfork, get away! Whoa.
What was it, My Bloody Valentine 3D?
Oh god.
Yep.
where they went just far enough where it was kind of worth it.
Yeah, I mean, there is the, you know, like Peter Jackson did the great cheesy slasher films. You know, I loved like Brain Dead and Dead Alive.
Dead Alive was beautiful. I don't know if I ever saw Brain Dead, but
Brain Dead was actually, wait, I think that's Bad Taste was his first. Brain Dead was the original name for New Zealand and the rest of the world, and then they called it Dead Alive when they brought it here.
Oh, okay.
So
there we go.
Then he did Meet the Feebles, which was that Muppet movie that had like
the hardcore sex scene, yeah,
and like gore in it.
Of course.
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure Jay loves it.
Yeah.
Just hearing that, I know Jay loves it.
Yes.
It's like I almost craved the alternate universe where he never left making those types of movies, so that we have more like interesting schlock to watch.
You know, Lord of the Rings is fine. It's fine bunch of movies.
You know, anybody who uses the word schlock is okay in my book.
Agreed. Schlock is an underused term.
People's are gruesome. Yeah, you could describe it that way. Or sexy, maybe. That's another word.
Can't they go hand in hand?
Yeah.
A little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of chocolate, mix it together.
Oh shit! I need door.
5:21. Come on, you got a tight time if you can race to the end.
I'm trying to do.
Wait, why am I telling you like this is live? Oh.
It's
Oh!
Getting used to the delay is the hardest part.
Oh!
Talking to them at the same time.
Ow!
Climaxing. I don't know what's going on right now.
You could be climaxing. Did you do it, Rich?
No, I didn't. Yes, yes, I was. That was just my cheering groans. Oh.
Yeah, you got a full face of glow brights. That's a rough one. Yeah, like especially since you're making it like that's the scrapyard. We call it internally. Scrapyard. It's a hard layout right here because you have the stalker in the back that's shooting at you, and then that hive. You should try the machine gun. I don't know if you're already through the teleporter.
I'm already started. I already did it once with the machine gun. Is the thing. So I wanted to try the shotgun. For one, I had a better chance of making the leaderboard.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, now you're used to the shotgun, so it's like just keep going with the shotgun.
You know what? I'm already giving up. I'm already giving up.
Did you miss the hive?
Should I do the railgun? What do you think?
Oh yeah. If you have,
I think it's a good idea, but you have to be careful with that secondary.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not as dumb as Jack. I think I'll be fine.
It's true. I mean, you're not. I agree, but you don't need to say it.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't mean it.
He was talking about Corn Cop 3D.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm not joking. I still have that tab ready for me to play.
If Corn Cob 3D influences the development of STRAFE at all, I'm going to be disappointed. This is all.
I mean, I assume it's 3D, as in like stereoscopic, right? Like it's one of the first Oculus games.
Yeah, well, you need to download the glasses. It's the old 3D glasses. Download, print them out.
Okay, he's got the secondary down. Oh,
you say that. You say that.
You totally disposed of the hive quickly. That was good.
Yeah.
That was great timing, though. He's got him down. Boom.
Alright, restart so I can put in a different name. Alright.
But, yeah, guys, I'm going to have to go in like 5 minutes. Anything else I can clear up for you? It was been good talk.
No, I appreciate you coming on. That was great. That was great. This is the classiest this show has ever been.
I'm known to bring the class.
Mm-hmm. No, you've done it. We appreciate the time you gave us. We hope we can make more people aware of what seems to be an incredibly fun game.
Oh!
Yeah, let me just send this link to your beer again. Beer is good. Boom. Oh wait, this room is in subscriber mode only.
Oh, here, I'll help you out there.
Hey, subscribers, you know what's really cool? That Kickstarter link.
What would be really cool right now is someone posting the link to the STRAFE Kickstarter. And if you guys don't, then I'm going to. So I only assume one of you will post the link to it. No, we really appreciate you coming out. This is our first time having another person.
I've been checking in to all the people streaming. I'll stop in for a few minutes because I'm busy running things. So I'm like, okay, I need to get back to work, but I'll check in and see how hard it is for me to watch other people play the game. And then, yeah, once I think I came in right when you guys didn't figure out how to get up the lift.
You can say Jack. You don't have to say you guys. So, by the way, I failed so much that you had to come and help me, and so you're welcome, everyone, for my failure.
It's been fun. You guys been great. Once I'm reading a comment, it's making me confused now.
Don't read the comments.
Yeah.
It helps a lot if you don't read.
They're being nice now that I'm leaving.
Oh.
So, thanks for that. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking out the game. I'm psyched you guys got a chance to check it out. And you weren't like, yeah, this is done. It's a bag of shit. Which is pretty much the best review you can give something.
That it's not a bag of shit?
Yeah, I give this 2 not bags of shit.
I mean,
I give this 2 bags of urine.
If we were professional reviewers, we would say, this is dumb, this is a bag of shit, we give it 8 out of 10 stars.
There's no kill streaks.
There's no kill streaks. There's no cutscenes. Oh.
You guys played this enough, you should have prestiged by now.
Alright, now after playing with that shotgun, this machine gun just feels great.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we need to change. You should be able to, like, this should be the levels where the shotgun shines, because it's more corridor, you know, you'll be able to get in the face of gluttons and just pop them off. The railgun will be great for the next level. I think the machine gun is good for the person first coming to the game and, you know, just trying to get their bearings. So, it'll be interesting.
Is it the machine gun or is it the grenade?
Machine gun.
On the machine gun?
I think it's talking about as far as what I'm liking.
Yeah.
Both, really.
I mean, the secondary is a blast just to blow shit up. And you can spam it so fast.
I'm assuming ammo will be more scarce in the final version? Yeah.
It's going to be an action game. It's not going to be Resident Evil by any means, but we do want your scrap to be... There's an economy there. It's, you know, we want you to choose are you going to be incredibly offensive bullet hose, or are you going to be more defensive and, you know, just trying to, like, hunker down and go through levels more methodically.
Because it'd be very easy just to spam this grenade.
Well, that's slowing down. We already talked about that today when we were watching another stream. People just
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. So you could use that to totally game the system right now and get high on the leaderboard.
I think I know what you're doing.
But if it doesn't run on my Voodoo 2, I am very disappointed. Well, you're in luck. I've heard of a Voodoo 2. No. Oh, that's pretty sweet. He just, like, pulled the lift down and painted the wall red.
Rich, did you do that on purpose?
Yes, I did.
That guy on purpose? Great.
Yes, I planned.
That's always the answer. Yes.
I can never master hunkering down John B. 820. I will always be an apprentice to Rich's masterful hunkering down skills.
I think the new roguelike that's been taking a lot of my time is, I think someone mentioned it in here, Nuclear Throne.
Oh, yeah.
That's, you know, watching me play that is like watching you guys play this right now. Don't make it too far. That sounded really insulting. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you can insult me all you want. It's fine. Everybody does.
But, first of all, Ed Boron, thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. No, Nuclear Throne is very akin to this. Just hard as fuck. But still very fun. And I think that's, for people who are used to a different kind of game, that's a hard thing for them to wrap their brain around. Like, something being difficult also being fun. But the fun is beating the incredible challenge.
Yeah.
Like, Nuclear Throne is intense.
Fuck that purple level with the diamonds that float. Like, I can only play as the chicken character because he slows down time, and I still can't beat that game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I haven't even gotten close. But anyway, yes, Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for checking it out. You guys have been great. Goodbye, everyone.
Adios. Thank you for joining us.
Later.
We just hung up on him.
Okay.
I mean, we probably shouldn't talk shit about him yet because he might still be listening. So.
Hold on, Jack. I'm in the fucking zone.
Rich is in the zone.
I'm loving this machine gun mode. Now that I'm kind of used to the inverted controls, I'm loving machine gun.
Yeah, no, machine gun is great. Can we just talk about how crazy it was that we talked to the game developer?
Hey, you know, it was gonna happen sooner or later with the game review show of mild popularity.
I fucking love that. He was nerding out about like math and shit. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying, but I love it.
Math is a fine thing.
It is a fine thing, but like, I don't understand how to make a game. I just know what it is to play a game, you know? And so, hearing him talk about all of the things it takes to make a game, it made me swoon. Tom made me swoon. And I hope I wasn't swooning too hard. It was awesome. It was great. It was awesome, and it was great.
Hold on.
What, are you winning?
That's the attempt.
Good. Do it. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Got 1%. 1%. Oh no! Something blew up, and it blew me up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cooperman. Or Cop.
Alright, I'm gonna give this one more damn run. And then, do you want to play more, or are you done, Jack?
Cooper Copperman, thank you for subscribing. We really much very appreciate it. I mean, I'm gonna play this. I think I'm actually going to play this throughout the week, so we might have a special stream.
Yeah.
I can't play it anymore tonight because I had too much to drink.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
There's a subscriber, but I can't read their name.
I can't do anything else right now.
Okay, hold on. Ayers Rage 2K, thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
Apparently I did not destroy that thing. I thought I did. Did I say one more run? I meant 2.
Take as many runs as you need.
I want to get on one of these leaderboards, Jack.
Yep. You can try.
And succeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dick Neutral, I'm having a Ballast Point Sculpin IPA, and it's my favorite drink of the moment. Really smooth, slightly fruity IPA, so it takes off a lot of the things of IPAs that I don't like, and it still has very high alcohol content, so I really, really love it. Has this stream been going for 6 hours? I wouldn't.
I started at 6.
Oh my Jesus. Then I would believe it. So throughout the week, I might just start playing this on stream because it's a game that I'm enjoying at the moment, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to get on that leaderboard. Not many people have this version of the game, and so I feel like I can. I don't want to get number 1. I can't get number 1. I know I can't get number 1, but I could get on the leaderboard.
Talk like that, you certainly never will.
No, I just know... I know my own limits. I know my own limits, but if I can get like that 5th place, I'll be happy. Just for a little bit. I'll screen cap me on that 5th place.
You're too late, Jack. I'm gonna do it right now. Listen, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'll do 5, but I don't think I'll do 3 minutes fine.
No, hey. If you get on there with the prereq name, then we got ourselves the night.
I'm his prereq right now, so...
There we go. Then do it. All power to you. Then I'll have won by association.
Yes.
I'm catching up on the chat now. Apparently there was one troll in the chat who kept on saying bad things. That's okay. If it went into subscriber only mode, that just makes it easier. You can't, our Sage 2K, you can't just run past the enemies in this game because you have to hit a certain percentage of enemies killed in order to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
How the hell do you get 90% in 2 minutes? It's insane.
People have done it. Grenades.
I've switched to a grenade-heavy strategy that last run, and still, I was about halfway at the 2-minute mark.
Okay, the evil fur chair, few chair. The evil few chair is saying try running, avoiding all the enemies, then using grenades on bunched enemies as the door is opening in the end. Because apparently they'll chase you.
Except I have frozen up.
You've frozen up.
I have frozen.
You froze.
All right, I think I'm done.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
I like the music too.
The music's great. When I stopped playing it, I can't hear the music now because I'm just listening to you. When I stopped playing it, I missed the music.
We had an actual stream. We did a thing. We had a guest. It's kind of amazing.
I'm still reeling from that. I think that was great.
Yeah.
I think that was great because for like I want to say that wasn't there a dev when we were playing Necrodancer the first time?
Yes.
And we similarly threw it out there like, yeah, you want to call in, and you know they didn't.
Oh
feel
God,
like
no.
Yeah. And this Tom was like, yeah. That's great. I think it's great. Robert Bizarrejaw says, is it me or has Jack been drinking? I have been. I probably had one too many, and I'm okay with that because we're ending the stream now. And I had a really good time playing this game. I will stream. I'm planning on streaming this one other day this week. I'm looking at my calendar now. You know what? It'll be a surprise. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll get an email, and I'll tweet it. And I'm just going to play to see if I can get that leaderboard.
Oh.
What?
You're talking about just playing this some random night, not Wednesday. Okay. Yeah.
Or Wednesday. You want to play? I mean,
I don't give a shit.
Wednesday.
It's fine.
I don't give a shit either. Shits are not given. Let's see here. Okay, great. So is that it? That's the stream?
I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, I think we're done.
I think that was a great stream.
Have a nice night, everybody.
Have a nice night. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the old subscribers. And thank you everyone else who just came out to hear a really fantastic stream with a person who makes games. And also made that video. Tom is the guy that made the STRAFE commercial. I can't believe we didn't talk to him more about that.
Yeah.
We probably should have.
I brought it up. I did my job.
I wasn't thinking about it. He made the commercial. We're terrible interviewers. It's a good thing we're not interviewers for a living.
Yeah.
But
especially me.
Thank you all for coming out anyway. We will see you another time.
We'll see you Wednesday or possibly earlier. It's up to Jack.
Yay!
All right, I have no idea where to end this, so I guess I'm just gonna... No, I didn't really cut it off. We're still going.
I burped.
What?